What up, with you? It's your boy Brandon Mill, West Con Copeland. Make sure you go to ironatedselves.com where you can get the king of the pre. Sidewalk Kraka man is back. Got some big things coming from Iron Addict Subs. Blessed to be a part of the movement. Shout out to CT Fletcher, shout out to Don Singleton, the whole Fletcher family, and the whole Iron Addicts brand for allowing me to bless my good talents. Nah, I'm just talking. Also, Sons of Beast .org, that's a non-profit. Check out big things coming, man. Promise you. Just stay with me, man. Like, subscribe to YouTube channel. Shout out to all my people who follow me now. Subscribe. Hit subscribe though, man. I keep telling y'all. To just hit subscribe, man. If you like what I'm doing, just hit subscribe, man, and make it look good. That don't cost you nothing. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I'm responding to a video my brother Mac Truck put out. And unfortunately, y'all, Mac Truck is right. He had a video talking about fitness videos are dead. They don't get as much traction. With the exception of Sam Sullick. I'm not sure if it's Sulik or Sullick. My Ohio nephew. Shout out to my Ohio nephew, man. That's my man. I never met him. I'm going to be real with you. I'm a fan of the dude. So if y'all know him, tell him holla at your boy. Let's get something going. His videos are amazing. And I was doing that style of video. I've never really did a day in life. But I was doing that style of video. I cut the music out of all my shit. Copyright infringements come through, whatever. But for me, it's more about the authenticity. And I've been saying that for those of y'all who follow me for a long time, well, for these 2 years, y'all know that's what I'll be on. And that's exactly what he's doing. And consistency is what he's doing. He's posting every day. So that's why I'm influenced by what's going on, because I see his growth. And maybe it ain't for me. Maybe it ain't for me to blow up, whatever the hell. But I am going to be more consistent due to the fact of the people who support me. But unfortunately, Mac Truck is right. I came into this industry introducing the industry way before I came into it. CT Fletcher's, the Kali Muscle videos, who else was around back then? Rich Piana, these guys that I watched, and this is when fitness videos was like getting tens of millions of views. And it's just not it. And Mac Truck made a good point. It's more the drama part. It's almost like something like a daytime soap. Like if you talking crazy or something like that. That's why, for me, and y'all gotta understand something, it's a business as well. When people speak your name and you don't respond, those videos are up. So when people go to that video, they already develop, it's natural to develop a thing about you because somebody else said it, especially people with big influence in this industry. Which is why when people say, you should handle like this, you handle like that, don't tell me how to handle shit. Because this business don't work that way. And I do use phones, trust and believe that, but publicly, I'm going to speak my piece because that's how we get ruined in this industry for sucker shit. Those videos get a lot of traction. My highest performing videos got another person's name in it, and that's whack. It's whack. And I got way more to offer than just defending myself to another motherfucker. So that's why I was discouraged in the first place. I get more traction by saying it. And guess what? I might be a boring motherfucker. I just might be that boring to where y'all don't want to hear nothing I got to say unless I'm talking shit. Or is that what's getting pushed through the algorithms? So when Mac Truck said that shit, I hated that he was right. I hated that the bro was right. Because for me, that's not what it's about. I see the Natty and Not channels and all of those things, and people ask my opinion on those. Those guys who do those videos are intelligent dudes when it comes to nutrition, when it comes to supplements, when it comes to working out. They build their platforms off of whether their opinion is somebody natty or not. And here's the thing, I personally don't give a shit about it, but then when I look at it, it's like, it develops because they don't know who they're at, or maybe they do know. They're reaching out to a bunch of guys who's not gonna work out anyway. And I don't think we should develop a thing where it's like, well, you can't do it because you don't do that. We should be more encouraging, saying, you probably not gonna look like such and such, but you can be the best version of you. We shouldn't make people think if they don't do something that they'll never get this physique or whatever. So that makes most of these weak-minded people not even give a better excuse why they're not coming to the gym. So I don't agree with a lot of those Natty or Not videos, or any of them to be for that matter. Because here we are. And I'm gonna have to speak up on the behalf of Kali Muscle. People used to drill him and say, why are you lying about this? Tell the people what you take, so stop lying to the kids. They would say this about all of these influencers. Now Kali Muscle is not taking anything, and he's speaking what he's doing with the fasting and all of that shit. Now y'all telling him to shut up. So before he was demanded to tell the public what he was doing, now he's telling y'all what he's doing, has nothing to do with steroids. And because he's giving y'all bad advice, in y'all opinion, is you need to stop talking. So is he supposed to tell you or is he not? So other than that, y'all know I don't fuck with dude, but I'm just keeping it real. That's the hypocrisy of that shit. First of all, you don't tell somebody what you're doing. If somebody came on and ran their whole steroid list down, what do you think the kids are gonna do? Those chants, they're gonna do exactly what they say. Listen to rap music. Xanny, Percocets, you know how many 13-year-old kids in my city running around getting caught with Percocets and Ox and all that bullshit, man? How many drug addict children is out here because they hear this stupid ass fucking music? So why would somebody get on a platform and tell them what drugs they're taking as an adult? And 9 times out of 10, y'all don't know if they're doing that or not, because this is just assumption. And Johnny Shrevey pointed something out to me. He said, and this is true, because in the 90s when I grew up, man, didn't nobody in my hood have no access to steroids, bro. Some of these dudes look like Mr. Olympia that just got out of prison or just walked out of their grandmama's basement from lifting the sand weights like we used to do. So a lot of people are genetically gifted. So who are we to judge who's taking what or who's not? But that's the platform, and they make a lot of money doing it, and it gains a lot of fucking traction. I personally don't care, because at the end of the day, I would love for a big channel to do a Natty or Not on me because it gives me traction. Help my platform. I ain't gonna be mad at you. They say little stupid comments that smart aleck and shit. Like I said, if you're able to talk about somebody, go out in public. Shout out to Greg Duchette, who finally went to the Olympia. Shout out to Goob, who get out here in public. You know, Goob don't do Natty or Nots, but y'all know he exposes a lot of fucked up shit in the game, though. Pedophiles, all that. So I appreciate that. But we do these channels that's filling in the insecure minds of these people. And then we got channels that's talking about their, and you guys are welcome for your opinion, that's fine. I'm just saying, if you think that's helping the public, it's only helping a bunch of insecure men. Most of these guys out there are not guys who work out that like your channels, and y'all know that shit. Y'all know that shit, because most of these motherfuckers on the internet are just simply on there just to be hateful, and y'all honestly feed into that. So I don't really agree with most of those channels. And again, I do like watching y'all stuff when y'all are talking about nutrition and workouts. I'll be on y'all shit, but I'm not insecure, so I don't need to know who taking what and who. I don't care. We got certain channels, man, that the prank shit getting millions and millions of views. Let me tell you something real shit, real talk. I'm a jokester. I like to have fun. I like to do little stupid skits, all that cool shit. I'm gonna tell you right now, some of the pranks that these people do, if that was ever me, you were definitely getting a viral video, because I'm gonna blow your fucking mouth out. Like that whole insulting people, women and wives when they walking by, I cannot be played with in that manner, bro. Some of these pranks y'all do, I cannot be played with in that manner. You cannot play with my mental health like that. And I'm gonna make sure when you do that shit, my camera running too, so when I whoop your motherfucking ass, if y'all ever decide that dumb shit with me, I'm gonna make sure that's gonna make the shit. I seen a motherfucker do a prank on somebody, got his ass snatched up, and he called the police. That shit's not funny. It's really not. Some of these pranks are funny because they're not harming anybody, but going into people's jobs, going people at work, or saying something to somebody's wife and they walking on the street, or saying shit behind their back on the phone, like all that shit corny, bro. And a real motherfucker, I'm not turning around and talking. I'm gonna ask you once, what's your problem? And if you continue and thinking this joke's still gonna be funny, then I'm gonna put my hands on you, because you invaded my personal space. And if I'm with anybody I love or anything like that, especially my kids, my significant, whoever the fuck I'm with, you're gonna get your shit clapped. You're gonna get your shit clapped. Don't be walking around me, circling around me, man, when I got my people around. That's just not funny. Get millions of views, though. So the authenticity of the shit we're doing is no longer feeding out to the masses. There's some great workouts. Mack Truck sit in his car, talk his shit. But if you look at his page, he been doing that shit from way back since I first followed him, years ago. Have you ever seen that man's physique? So when he put up his workouts, he said he don't even get the views. Have y'all ever seen the dude's physique? I seen him in person for the first time last year. I didn't even realize the motherfucker was that big. Well, first of all, he tall as fuck. For those of y'all who think he's some short motherfucker, he tall as fuck, and his triceps as big as my head. What y'all should be loving what Mack Truck do, as well as keeping it real, is the fact that that dude know what he doing when it comes to workout, eating, and all that shit. That's what we should be loving. But now to hear him discouraged that those videos don't get, man. So I'm gonna continue posting because I got a lot of good feedback. And guys, I probably never reach 1 million subscribers. So fucking what? I will post consistently every day. And as much as I can stay away from, I will always step up and defend myself. But as much as I can stay away from bullshit, I will. But this is my life, dog. Working out. I'm about to get back in jiu-jitsu, all that shit. My elbow feeling a little bit better. I got the KT tape on there. All good. So I just wanted to touch on that, man, because when he said that, it resonated with me because he's right. I used to watch the Flex Wheeler videos back in the day when they first started uploading them to YouTube from the 90s. Flex Wheeler, shout out to Flex Wheeler. That's big bro. I love Flex Wheeler to death, one of my favorite people. Flex be walking through the gym, he had a little slick back shit going on. I used to watch his workouts. Just like I did when I was little in the basement. Didn't need no music, didn't need no cool effects. So I'm old school, man. This is old school. I'm gonna be old school. No new music, no cool effects. I'll make cool little reels and shit like that, but this is old school, man. This is me. So when y'all meet me, this is who y'all met. I appreciate all the support, man. Make sure you hit the fucking subscribe button, because that shit gonna make me fucking pick. I'm gonna be pissed. If you see me and I'm gonna say, put your fucking phone on, see if you subscribe to my channel. So before you meet me and come to my face, don't be telling me you like my shit and don't subscribe.